The rehearsal process for Nightside Songs has been one of the most moving and easiest collaborations I've ever had. I mean, first of all, we have an extraordinarily talented cast, which makes that always easier. But I find that this piece has a real tenderness and attracts artists who have a real tenderness. And so the approach to the work is really deep and meaningful, and we sort of achieved a real intimacy as a company right away because of the nature of the material. And so the process has been full of laughter, but also really personal, shared storytelling, and we've created quite a family as soon as the first couple of days. So it's been such an enjoyable rehearsal process. I feel incredibly lucky that all of these incredible artists have said yes to the Lazurs and I. So as you'll see when you come see Nightside Songs, it has a very open and easeful presentation. It doesn't have the quote-unquote fourth wall, which in the theater means the actors speak openly to the audience. They're very much on the same level. There's no artificial pretense in that we're in a separate space or a separate world other than the audience. And so when Matt Saunders and I and the rest of the designers started speaking about the piece, it was how can we heighten the themes of the piece without making it a set. So we thought more in terms of installation, you know, ways that we could create images on stage that could evoke feelings and evoke the themes of the play without being super literal and making it feel like a set. So it's a gorgeous design. I'm really thrilled to bring it to PTC. It's been an incredible process with Jason, our costume designer. The best part about it has been that Jason has intuited these characters so fluidly. Part of it is because it's extremely well written, so they just sort of pop. But you know, we did a lot of discussion about the nature of this piece of theater and how porous we want the feeling to be between audience and performer. So we really attempted to dress them as if they could have just sprung out of the audience. There are brief moments in the play where we go back to different time periods, and for that it felt really fun to sort of invest in sort of period costumes and things like that. But for the most part, it's been a real joy to work with Jason, and he's just been able to lift these characters right out in front of your eyes. Alex Bechtel, our music director, is genuinely one of the best theater makers alive and working today. We've worked together a couple of times before, but this is our longest process together, and he is so right for the material, and he has such a tender and smart and skilled way of interpreting the music for these actors and for this audience, and his intuition and his brilliance achieve a kind of ecstatic performance that we hope you'll get to see. Thank you, everyone. I look forward to seeing you down at the Suzanne Roberts Theater to see Nightside Songs at Philadelphia Theater Company. We're performing February 21st through March 9th.
Let's go walking in the woods and you can tell me about Neil. You can tell me on his birthday.